Hello, AIPC members. Recently, I had the opportunity to meet nearly 30 AIPC members from all across the country on a one-on-one basis at the AIPC office in New Delhi. There were many responses, of which I think 30, because of time restrictions, we picked 30 on a first come, first served basis. But I was very encouraged, enriched, and I thought it was a fascinating conversation that I had with 30 people. It is a testament to the strength of the AIPC organization, the things that we can actually do and things that we can build on. I was very encouraged. There were a few key messages that we exchanged in those meetings, and I thought I must share those messages with each of you. First, I wanted to make sure that we all agree that AIPC, the All India Professionals Congress, is a somewhat different department of the Congress Party compared to all the others. That is because of the section of society that we cater to. Working professionals are somewhat different. For example, when we talk to a professional, the first thing we ask is, what do you do? So the domain becomes very important. Then they say, okay, they're either a doctor or a lawyer or a chartered accountant or a sportsman or an academic or whatever. So the domain, professionals identify themselves by domain first, and then comes geography. Hence, we are going to take a domain first, a domain specific structure for the organization. Second, I do believe that what is very important for this section of society is how we engage with them during what I call peace time, which is non-election time. It is all right to go to them during elections and try and talk, but it is very important to engage with this section during non-election time. And what is it that we want to do? The AIPC task and the goal and the objective of the organization is very clear, as given, as identified by the leadership of the party, which is take the Congress Party's ideology, the Congress Party's message, the leadership's message to the professional section and have a conversation, engage with them. For example, we are recently running a campaign for Paytm professionals or employees who were fired in violation of their contractual obligations. Now, as All India Professionals Congress, it is important for us to engage and take up the cause of such professionals. All of the causes that we take up don't necessarily have to be about layoffs or firings, but it is one example of what we can do during a non-election period. Our objective should be to engage, organize, mobilize, and conduct events with professionals from each domain across the country. That's the second most important thing. And the third most important thing is, because we are different, because we are structured by domain, our goal really should be outward looking and not so much inward looking. In that sense, what I mean by that is, we're not going to be judged by how many events that we participate in with the local PCC units, being present in the PCC office and taking pictures with leaders. That is not the core responsibility of AIPC. Our responsibility is to be out talking to professionals, engaging with them in various events. So for example, a lot of us think that as professionals, our contribution is primarily during election campaigns. While that is important, in the recently concluded election, in fact almost everybody knows that the election almost became a Prime Minister Modi versus the Congress Party's manifesto election, and the AIPC played probably one of the most pivotal roles in the Congress Party's manifesto. So that's one clear example of how AIPC can contribute immensely in an impactful manner for the party. It doesn't necessarily have to be in terms of how we engage with candidates and help them in their campaign events. That is important. I'm not going to belittle that, but there are various other ways in which we can engage and contribute to the party. So I do want to tell you that I was very encouraged by these set of meetings. We will continue to do these sorts of meetings. I hope to get out and travel to different states and do these meetings, but it is important to do these meetings one-on-one on an individual basis. I understand that it is not possible for me to meet everybody, but it is important for me to start engaging with people. And then I hope to continue to strengthen AIPC with all your support in the structure that we have all agreed upon, which is a domain first model and then state level structure as a supplement to the domain first model. I look forward to seeing each of you soon.